आवो गुरुदेव दर्शन दीजो, तुम हो जगत के दाता। आवो गुरुदेव दर्शन दीजो, तुम हो जगत के दाता। जय जय गुरुदेव कृपा कीजो, तुम हो जगत के दाता। जय जय गुरुदेव कृपा।
Jai Gurudev. Welcome to Remembering Gurudev Part 3. Our Pujya Gurudev got darshan of Sakshat Sri Krishna when he was just around 5 years old. After he got the darshan, he did not want his external eyesight anymore, and he just wanted to dedicate himself to the Lord. And without his external eyes, he memorized all the Shastras. For sure, our Gurudev was very special, more than special. Gurudev has often described in his own words how he got the darshan of Sri Krishna. And I'm sure that those of us who have heard it have found it very inspiring. But just stop to think. A 5-year-old losing his eyesight, did he feel bad? Did he get depressed? No. In fact, he was happy. In fact, he told Krishna, and I'm sure we have also heard this many times, Nain bhitar aaye tu, nain jhaap kar dun, na main dekhun aur ko, na tohe dekhan dun. Telling Krishna, come into my eyes, and I shall close my eyes so that I will not see anybody else, but I will also not let you see anybody else anymore. Our Gurudev would often say, नैनो की कर कोठरी पुतली पलंग बिछाए, पलकों की चिक डाल के प्रियतम दिया रिझाए. Telling Krishna that my eyes are a room and the pupils of my eyes are a bed. Come into my room, my eyelids are the blinds or the curtains, I shall close them, and then I shall serve you to my heart's content in the privacy of this room. Such was the bhakti of our dear Gurudev. At the tender age of 10, Gurudev started Panchadev Upasana to obtain the blessings of all the 5 Shaktis. Just imagine at that age when other children are protected and in the homes of their parents, Gurudev, without his external eyesight, was out on the road, traveling in India on foot from north to south, from east to west. He started with Badrinath, went to Kumbh Mela, Martanagar for Surya Upasana, then Nasik, Triambakeshwar, and other Jyotirlingas, Prayag, Jagannath Puri, Kashi, Vaishno Devi in the north, and finally Meenakshi temple in the south. So it took him around 11 whole years, and he finally finished Panchadev Upasana at the age of 21. This was in 1902. Gurudev used to at first do mantra jap, continuous mantra jap. And then after that, he moved to studying the scriptures. In his own words, he says that he used to study the scriptures 22 hours a day. Yes, 22 hours a day. And how much time did that leave him for resting and for eating? And he would do it like he mentions that he was one time in Brahman Ghat in Mathura with other saints. And they would get one meal during lunch and a glass of milk at night. And where would they sleep? On the floor, on Madharti. And Gurudev, when he remembers these times, he remembers them so fondly, like he is missing those times. He said that all the saints, including himself, were very happy with that arrangement because they could do more sadhana that way, not focusing on the pleasures of the body, but just focusing on the sadhana. So Gurudev spent many years in studies. He went to Raman Reti, he went to Uddhav Kund. He says Raman Reti at that time, there were no ashrams at all. It was very, very austere, no facilities. In his travels, Gurudev met many different saints. One time, he came upon a saint who was 100 years old. And this saint took a liking to our Gurudev, treated him as a son, let him stay in his ashram. And Gurudev says that this saint could talk to animals and birds and understand their language. One day when Gurudev was out with the saint, some crows came to the saint and saying, "Ka, ka, ka." Gurudev says, or asks the saint, "What are the crows saying?" He says, "The crows are saying that back in our ashram, our manager has destroyed their nest, the nest of the crows, and they have come to complain to me." Now Gurudev wanted to make sure about this. So he walked a few miles and went to the ashram. When he reached the ashram, the manager came to him from far and said, "Oh, today I have finally destroyed the nest of those crows." So imagine that saint could understand the language of the crows. Another time, Gurudev saw a serpent sleeping on the chest of the saint. Gurudev says that he was a bit taken aback. And when the saint saw this, he told Gurudev, "Why are you afraid? Saints are the ornaments of Shiva, and we should not be afraid of the ornaments because we are Shiva Bhaktas." Why am I mentioning all this? So that we can share with each other the difficulties that our Gurudev went through, the experience that he went through, the sadhanas that he has gone through to reach the stage that he reached in his life and to achieve what he has achieved in his life. I shall stop here and continue more experiences of Gurudev in the next video. And in closing, please keep in mind that we have to spread Gurudev's glories. We have to spread his teachings. The gems of his books and lectures have to be shared with the whole world. And let us get together and do the seva to our Pujya Gurudev together. Let us join hands, Guru Bhais, Guru Bens, and let us do the seva together. Please link up on Facebook, on email. You can contact either Shravan in Bombay, Lata in Bangalore, Samir Baba in Delhi, Mitlesh in Miami, or myself in Manila, and please link up. Let us get together and do Gurudev Seva. Thank you. Jai Gurudev. Pujya Gurudev Maharaj ki Jai.
अज्ञान नाशक शरण्य संरक्षक आत्म ज्ञान प्रकाशा, आत्म ज्ञान प्रकाशा। अज्ञान नाशक शरण्य संरक्षक आत्म ज्ञान प्रकाशा, आत्म ज्ञान प्रकाशा। गुरुदेवा गुरुदेव